Welcome to the AFM Sports podcast. My name is Iman and I'm here with
Coach Gordy, aka Odakwe.
all right. He's a flag coach and we want him to tell us a little bit about flag football and how it's faring in Ghana.
All right, so flag football is almost the same like American football, but without the helmet, without the body pad, and all that heavy equipment. Okay, we just play around with a flag tied to our wrist, and once we pull that flag, it signifies the stop of the game. It's very fast-paced, much more faster than American football. And I want to give a shout out to Ghana American Flag Football Federation. They're in charge of the game in Ghana, and they've been doing a fantastic job in collaboration with the NFL and promoting the game flag, NFL flag, the game, and I-5, promoting the game so much in Ghana. In fact, this year, somewhere this year, we had other federations coming to Ghana to have a clinic. Towards the end of last year, we also had the school championship. So if you're a school out there, you want the game to be introduced to your youngsters, the young ones in your school, get in touch with the federation. We're going to leave the link to the federation and their secretary's number. You can get in touch with them to bring flags to your school. So it's a very fast growing game. And we're also going to the Olympic. I mean, that's the greatest part. Yeah. Nice. Olympic 2028, flag football will be featured. So we don't know if Ghana is going to be part, but we hope to be part of it and to qualify as well and participate in flag football at the Olympic level.
All right. So is it a juvenile sport or is a sport for all ages?
All ages, from I think under 6 NFL flag you can have from under 6 category all the way to the senior team level.
All right. That's very good. All right. But today we're focusing more on the NFL. First of all, what is the NFL?
The NFL, a very interesting league. The NFL, I would say, so far in terms of revenue, one of the largest games or leagues in the world, bigger than some of the English football, soccer.
Really?
Yeah. In terms of revenue, they even have a show. They have the Super Bowl. You heard of the Super Bowl?
Yeah, the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and you heard of the Super Bowl halftime show?
Oh, so the Super Bowl is in the NFL?
It's in the NFL. So,
oh!
Yes. So the Super Bowl is like their post-season. Is it post-season or the Super Bowl is like their finals of the league?
Oh, okay.
So when the two teams from both conference are done, so they play the finals and they have their halftime show. I think the second edition, that's where we had Michael Jackson coming on stage. I think there's also an episode where 50 Cent
and Dr. Dre, and
Eminem, those squad.
Kendrick Lamar's show.
I think Kendrick Lamar was a different year. Yeah. I think last year's edition was Bad Bunny. So that's the Super Bowl. Super Bowl is the NFL national NFL, National Football League. Okay. It's a sport where you wear the helmet and you run around with this
bumping into people.
Yeah,
like bulls.
Yeah, very strong,
very
huge guys,
game. Yeah,
fast guys who can throw the ball very far away as well. So that's basically the NFL. Yeah.
Okay. So in this episode too, we learned there are some Africans who were able to get drafted into the league. First of all, I want to know what drafting or being drafted into that NFL league is all about.
So when you look at soccer, let's say the EPL, English Premier League, or La Liga, what they do is that at the end of the season or even somewhere between the season, you can buy players from other clubs. But most American sports, they don't do that. Most American sports like the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, they don't have a relegation system. So once you're in the league, there's no system whereby a team is going to fall down to a lower league. There's nothing like that. So what they do is that they have they bring in new players, especially from college, from the universities. They bring in new players to join the league. So for the NFL, they have what they call the annual player selection meeting. So the NFL has 32 teams. So all 32 teams get the opportunity to choose the best elite players from America. All right. So, but what they've also done is that to make the selection criteria a bit fair, the team that performed worst or the team that finished last on the league get to choose first. And by choosing first, you're basically choosing the best player or prospect to come into the league. So that's what basically the NFL. So it's done once a year. So they open the system round and they bring in new players, select new players to come and join. The last draft, 2026 draft, 257 players got drafted. So we have about 7 rounds in the draft. So it lasts for 3 days. So for 3 days, they are bidding and selecting players from colleges. And what we're going to be talking about today, the international player pathways, what they started since 2017, where they want to bring more players from
around
around the world to join the league to make the league more diverse. So basically, that's what the NFL draft is all about.
But we focus on the Africans.
Yes.
The Africans that got drafted. All right, so we're talking about the players that got drafted. You know, we got some Africans that were drafted into the NFL. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes. So specifically, a lot of Africans got drafted into the game. So if we are born, that's where the IPP comes. There's a bit of technicality to it. And I think I learned about if you have 2 years of American college, more than 2 years, you can participate in the IPP, International Player Pathway. So stick to the end. We'll talk about how to get in contact with the IPP for the NFL.
So let's say you just moved to the US for maybe a school. You went to a university or a college and you've been there for more than 2 years. You don't qualify to be an IPP. Even if you are not an American, you don't qualify to the IPP.
I'm not so sure, but I know that a number of players of African descent, are drafted. So you see a lot of Nigerian guys, a lot of the Nigerian Jollof guys.
They want to steal our Jollof, but Jollof is for Ghana, you know.
They're all there. So the 2026 draft, a lot of Nigerians or players of Nigerian descent and other African nationalities as well. South Africans. There's also one South African in the league that got drafted. But the IPP focused more on international players outside of the USA. And this time around, the second player we're going to talk about is the one that is directly from Nigeria, from Abuja, straight up to the NFL. I mean, it's a great success. I'm so excited about him. Can't wait to see him how he's going to perform in the league. So we're talking about the players that got drafted to the IPP, right?
Yeah.
So there are 3 of them. Let's talk about Seydou what? Traore. So Seydou Traore.
Is he related to Ibrahim Traore in any way?
Seydou Traore, his dad is Ivorian.
Oh, okay.
Okay, from Ivory Coast, La Côte d'Ivoire. Is that not?
La Côte d'Ivoire. Ivory Coast is not the right way. La Côte d'Ivoire. They are French.
They are Francophone people. Yeah? So he got his dad is Algerian. His dad is from Ivory Coast. La Côte d'Ivoire. My bad. La Côte d'Ivoire. Yeah, and his mom is Algerian. It's probably a French connection. Yeah, French connection. Who knows? But he was born in France. Yeah, but one more. He grew up in the UK.
Oh. I mean, his ethnicity will be very hard to trace.
Yeah, so although some players in the NFL, when they're trying to show the country, fly their flag on their helmets, they usually put some put multiple.
But somehow with this, it will be difficult.
So probably he's going to fly 4 flags on his helmet.
Is it possible?
It's possible. Yeah, I've seen 3 flags.
Charlie, stay to La Côte d'Ivoire. Stay to La Côte d'Ivoire. Stay there. Don't go there.
Say the Traore.
Stay to La Côte d'Ivoire.
All right. So let's see. Yeah. So he transitioned from, he was a goalkeeper. He plays soccer. So football, what we call football in that part of the world, or soccer. So the good thing about the NFL is that they are extracting players from multi-sport discipline. So if you are into multi-sport discipline, you play normal sport, you are very athletic, I think you should consider putting in your application.
You can be a basketballer, you can move to NFL.
Our second player is a basketball. Yeah, transition. So
nice one.
Basketball players and rugby players are the most transitioned into the NFL. So far, I don't have the data, but so far from observation, not data, from observation. So Seydou Traore, he's from a goalkeeper. I heard his hands are very sensitive. He's very sharp, quick hands, and all of that. So that's our first player that got through the NFL Academy from the UK.
And he got drafted to the IPP.
IPP, yeah.
Good. All right.
You want to know our second player?
Who is our second player?
Our second player, I don't know how his name is actually being pronounced. U-A-R. How do you pronounce that?
Uar.
Uar. Yeah, I also believe it's Uar. So Uar Bernard.
What's his ethnicity?
Ethnicity is Africa. I don't know what you mean by ethnicity.
You know, Africa is diversified. You know? So ethnicity maybe it will be
a tribe or
ethnicity. Like in
I'm not talking about his tribe.
Nigerian, Sokoto, or it's Nigerian.
He grew up in Abuja, but I don't think he's Hausa of the northern. I'm not so sure. I didn't do that research.
He might be an Igbo. To play that sport, he might be an Igbo.
Oh, no.
Igbo or Yoruba, they are the toughest.
Well, if you say so.
Yeah.
But he grew up in Abuja, and he's an Abuja boy. He's 6'3", 6'4", huge, very huge guy.
Wow.
Yeah, very huge guy. One of the points that's been highlighted about him is about the 6% body fat.
Wow.
Which we'll link up. We'll tell you more about the 6% body fat pay attention to that.
All right.
So he's very big, and for his size, was able to run a very impressive in the 40-yard dash. Was able to run a very impressive seconds. Yeah, so is the brightest prospect that we've had this year. I think he got drafted in the 7th round pick or so, or the 5th or 7th round. We'll read out their profile for you. So Uwa Bernard, he transitioned from basketball, the sport he played. He was playing format from basketball. Very tough guy, and I'm hoping he's gonna do well. I'm praying he's gonna do well. And guess who drafted him? What team drafted him? What team drafted him?
Oh, the flag?
The Eagles, not the flag, the Eagles. The Eagles.
The Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles drafted 2 players.
The Eagles, what state do they play for?
Philadelphia.
Philly, go Philly, go Philly,
No,
go Philly.
Bird, go Bird. Go
That's
Eagles.
it.
He said, go Eagles, go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Eagles.
Shout out to Philly.
Yeah, so Philly, they drafted a number of players. They believed in a number of players. If actually in Ghana, they've been supporting the NFL flag. That's why I have this shirt.
Oh,
that's why I have this shirt.
Nice,
My paraphernalia, my head warmer, and everything to really program the NFL. And we're very appreciative to the Eagles.
Nice
and
one.
they drafted a number of players. I think our 3rd player. Where do you think he's from?
Sudan.
Oh no, Sudan.
They have
for basketball. They are taller guys.
People there, yeah. That's why I'm targeting them.
But I think in the NFL they usually go for bulky guys.
Sudan also had bulky guys.
They're not so bulky. They're just tall.
They have bulky guys too.
I'm not sure about the bulkiness, but I know they are very tall.
They have bulky guys. I'm very sure of that.
We are close. So we've done West Africa, Ivory Coast, then it's Mother Nigerian, but I don't know where it's representing, but we've done Nigeria, West Africa.
Yeah.
Let's move away from the coast.
So should we go?
We are close. Sudan is close. Sudan is close to where you are.
Okay. So should I say Kenya?
Kenya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
my size. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So he's he transitioned from rugby. So rugby players also, it's almost the same technical skills and all of that, just that rugby don't wear the helmet.
Don't wear the helmet. They don't ram into people like bulls.
Yeah, like bulls.
Yeah,
very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Joshua Weru, that's his name. Joshua Wereu. That's his surname. Weru. But unfortunately for him, not unfortunately for Weru, he went as an undrafted free agent. So we're going to tell you what all of that means as well. So he ended up as an undrafted free agent, but Seydou Traore and Uwa Bernard got drafted. That means they got a team to sign them. So they have a contract running. But if you don't get a contract, but you are still eligible.
Okay, so it's like he's pending.
It's so that you are pending, you are around, you are in the league. We've seen that, yes, you can fit, you can perform.
All right.
So any other team can pick you up.
Any team can pick him up, I'm sure.
Any team can pick him up.
Yeah.
So those are the 3 players. So we're going to give you other players that also from African descent who also got drafted in the class of 2026.
All right. You're still watching the AFM Sports podcast with me, Iman, and Coach Gordy. Yeah, so right now I'm really getting interested with these Africans being, drafted into the NFL. So let's say you are talented. You have the talent and you have the skills or the passion for this kind of sport, and you're an African. How can you get drafted? How can you get drafted to the IPP program if you want to play or you have the passion to play for the NFL? Is there a portal that you can get signed on or something like that?
So an African in Africa, all right, you believe you're talented, can play multi-sports, and some of the sports so far that I've seen are basketball, rugby, you have a higher chances of transitioning into the NFL and American football. You have a high chances, and the good part is that they made it easy. On their website, they have so let's go to the NFL website or let's Google NFL International Player Pathway. All right.
That's the IPP.
IPP. So there's an email there. We're going to leave the email on the screen for you to see. So you can message them with your clips. I mean, if you're a player, you should have clips of yourself. Who knows? Maybe a scout to see you. Maybe you can become the next big thing from Africa.
All right. So, Charlie, I'll urge all my guys, my top guys, you can ram into somebody, and run fast. You are athletic. You can do it. You believe in yourself. Just sign up for that portal, and who knows? You can get drafted into the NFL, and we'll see you. And we'll be wearing your jerseys and stuff. And let's say the Africa flag high. All right, so the NFN Sports podcast is all about sports. And there are some programs coming up that I want to, delve on. And there's this Olympic championship coming up on May. On the 17th, on the 12th to the 17th of May at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium.
Okay.
It's a free gate.
Free gate. Charlie, I'll be there.
All the athletic programs are going to be there. So all my sprinters, the batons people, the
Team Ghana. We gotta go support Team Ghana.
for real, and it's free gate. So
Free
please
gate.
come in your numbers.
University of Ghana,
And
Legon.
University of Ghana Sports Stadium, and it's a free gate. You know, we like free. You know, so let's all come to support our athletes and cheer them up.
Great. So the next program that we want to push for you to look out for is a Summer Youth Olympic game. Summer Youth Olympic game towards the end of October into November. So it's happening in Dakar, Senegal. Yeah.
We can go there. We can go
Yeah,
there.
we can go. I mean,
Yeah,
if you
for
sponsor
real.
our trip,
Yeah, for real.
yeah,
we
one
can go
sponsor
there.
us to
You can
go
do
cover
that.
the games in Dakar. I mean, I really want to go to Senegal.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I really want to travel across Africa.
Are you gonna walk?
No, I'm not walking. But planning the walk, maybe we'll talk about that in another episode.
It's part of the sports,
Part
right?
of the sports, man.
Yeah,
We will
for
carry
real.
sports activities. This is a multidisciplinary sport event. And so if you're into the Olympic, Youth Olympic, so we'll keep an eye on that. And yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
All right. So it's been great having you, Coach Gordy. Thank you for having us.
Yes, Ayman.
This is the AFM Sports Podcast. Catch you in a flip of time.
See you later. Bye-bye.